Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for picking me. If you have been around, grab popcorn, be comfy and feel at home. I'm doing a very different video, something I've never done on my channel. It's something I've gone through, so I decided it would be a great thing to do, because probably somebody else is going through the same thing and they're not sure what to do or where to go or who to talk to. But I hope this video will help you, or rather guide you. But this is what I want you guys to know. This is just an experience that I've recently gone through, and what I'm going to say or what I'm going to share with you guys does not constitute as financial advice, because I'm not a professional financial advisor. Actually, I'm not even a financial advisor. This is just an experience that I've gone through. So as you might have seen with the title of the video, I want to talk about my retrenchment, how I got retrenched. Sorry, how am I coping? What's the next plan? What's in the future? What do I want to do? How do I feel? But I'm just gonna separate this video into 3 segments. First is how I got retrenched. I'm not sure but I hope everybody has watched the first video that I uploaded on my channel. I was talking about what I do, or rather what I did, and what company I worked for. And I think that was right in the beginning of lockdown, excuse me, where I was talking about I'm trying to get my laptop to work, since the president had announced that the country is going to go on lockdown. So I was telling you guys, sharing with you guys, that I'm taking my laptop to work so IT can set me up so I can work at home until further notice. And then unfortunately, but you guys need to go back and watch the video and just know where this is coming from. But unfortunately, I could not be set up because I had a problem with my Wi-Fi at home. So I was still dealing with it, and I couldn't work for a few days. And then after a while, once my Wi-Fi was fine, I then asked if I can be set up. I was told no, I cannot be set up. Okay, fine. And then after some time, HR sent us communication that because of what the country, or rather the world, is going through, they might be forced to retrench. And then they had asked everybody to come up with suggestions on how they can actually avoid retrenchment. But my suggestion was I can work from home. My contribution was I can work from home, and let's just see how that goes first. I don't know what others had suggested, but yeah, that process went. Fast forward, we were told the company has decided they will be retrenching, because one of the suggestions that they had come up with is it's either they minimize staff retrenchment or cut working hours, something like that, and so many other options. Okay, I'm not sure if there are so many, but a few other options. But at the end, they decide after a few consultations, they had decided that they're going to be retrenching. And then sorry, and then they had said that everybody who will be affected or will be selected to retrenched, or rather will be affected by retrenchment, will be contacted, or rather sent an email advising them of such. And this was on the last consultation was like on a Thursday. I can't remember the date exactly, but on a Thursday. So then they said Friday and Saturday they will be sending out emails to people that have been retrenched. Mind you, before they had said if they're going with the retrenchment option, they will use the LIFO option, the last in first out kind of thing. with extra skills that you come with in the company. Okay, fine. So your sister here knew that, I mean, I've been in the company for 5 years and 7 months now. So I was like, okay, if it's LIFO, I have a few people that came after me, so I should be scared, but I'm not as scared as anybody else would be, as somebody who's been in the company for a year or less, or just 2 years would be. So I was a bit confident that I'll stay. But then okay, so then it was Thursday, it was Friday, no emails. It was Saturday, no emails. Actually, the Saturday was when I did my birthday lunch. Yeah, was when I did my birthday lunch. My birthday was going to be on a Sunday. So then on Saturday, we get a text message from our manager saying that HR has decided to extend the period that they'll be sending communication to the people who have been selected to Monday. Okay, cool. We wake up on a Monday, no email. Lunchtime, no email. Around 3 or 4, 5, I then decided, you know what, I'm anxious, and can we just get this over and done with? It's not as if they haven't picked people, and delaying it is not going to change anything. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. So delaying it is not gonna change anything. So I sent a message to my manager asking if we should still expect communication regarding retrenchment, or rather the people that have been affected by retrenchment. So she comes back and says to me, she doesn't know, but she has forwarded my message to HR. Before I could actually say, okay, thank you, I get a response again. She says, they're saying they're gonna send emails right away. I'm like, oh, okay. 15 minutes max, I get an email. The moment I saw that email, because now I know who our HR ladies are. I know who it's from. I'm like, shit just hit the fan. I open the email, I read, like I browse, because now I know what the email is going to be about. So then I browse. Unfortunately, we're going to have 2 retrenchment affected. I pick up all these keywords. I'm like, it's me. I'm on that list. So I was actually sitting here. I was sitting on the couch when I read that email. I was sitting with my partner. I don't know if you guys know, but I stay with my partner. If you do not know, I stay with my partner, and probably some of you have picked up from my previous videos. I've been talking about him. He hasn't made a feature on my channel yet, but I stay with my partner. It's been a while now. So then I was sitting on the couch. We were watching something. This is now Monday evening. I read the email. Then I just pass my phone to him. He reads. Excuse me. He opens the attachment. I didn't even know there was an attachment. He opens an attachment. He reads, and says, okay. And then I just didn't know what to say. I guess he didn't know what to say either. We just kept quiet. It was like, okay. And then we pressed play on whatever we were watching. We continued watching what we were watching, because I just think I wouldn't have been able to say anything or to discuss it with him. I was just too emotional. I was still shocked. I was disappointed. I was angry. I had like mixed emotions about this. So we decided, not that we decided, by default, we just didn't talk about it. We didn't say anything about it. Continued watching what we were watching and went on with our evening. He got up in the morning. He went to work. I stayed, and still that the next morning nobody said anything, because I knew I was going to cry if I said anything or attempted to speak about this. So then I Oh, we went on with our day normally. Sorry guys, somebody decided to call me while I'm filming, and it's a struggle. If my phone rings while I'm filming, then everything stops. I'll have to start over again, and I'm rushing so I don't like film very late because I'm dependent on natural lighting. But anyway, so then he goes to work, I stay at home, we talk with our colleagues. Oh my god, this has happened to me, because we had a group and we decided that, guys, let's just support each other. If this happens to you, let us know and we'll just see how can we support each other. So then I was the first person to text and say, guys, I have been selected, I've been retrenched. So the text messages came, everybody in the group was retrenched. Oh wow, okay. So then we text the next day again, and then my partner decided to text me and ask, actually babe, we haven't discussed what happened, how are you feeling? So then I was like, yeah, I wouldn't have been able to talk about it last night because I was just so emotional about it. Okay, she says, okay, well, I will get home and I'll get home and we'll talk about it. Okay, cool. So we got home and we spoke about it, and very supportive. I think at first didn't know how to support me, because when he came back, he was just like somehow, because the next day when he came back, that was when, oh no, this was before I could actually went to, yeah. So when we came back, we spoke about it. It's like, what, how are you feeling? You know, all that. Then the next day, that was the day that we were asked to come to the premises and collect our personal belongings and sign exit documents and all that shebang. So then I think he didn't know how to support me or what to say. And now I very much understand him, and it wouldn't be fair for him if I say he just didn't say anything about my situation, because I understand it's the first time we're going through such, so we wouldn't know how to go about it. But we spoke. I went to News Clip, I collected my stuff, I picked up my my exit documents. Snap, I just realized that I mentioned the company, but it is what it is. I picked up my documents, so that was that. And then I came home, I called my mother. Oh no, I did not call my mother. I first texted my sister. I told her that I have been retrenched. She was hurt, she was sad about it, but we're like, we're gonna be fine. And then I was like, hey, and then I have to call my mother. I have to call mom and tell her that I have been. My mom is very dramatic. Everything is just huge to her. Everything, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for, but she takes everything so serious. I know this is serious, but I know she would actually panic and get worried that, oh my god, my daughter doesn't have a job now, what's going to happen with her finances, with her expenses, all that shebang. But I was like, you know what, I have a plan. I know how am I going to tell her. I had good news. Besides what I was going through, I had good news that I had to share with her. So I decided I'm just going to tell her the good news first, to get her excited first, and then just drop the bomb. So then I called her, told her the good news. She was so excited, she was happy, and all that, and then I dropped the bomb. And it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but it was sad. But we moved. We moved, guys. We moved. She was okay with it. It's like, we'll see what we're gonna do. You'll find another job, you know, all that positivity from my mom. So then, yeah, that was how I got retrenched. So now we move to the second segment. How am I surviving? I don't know how I am. It hasn't been that long. It's only been a week and a few days since this happened, but I'm okay. I am actually okay with the support that I'm getting from my partner. I am okay, because it's amazing and I'm so grateful for it. I am okay. My sisters are very supportive as well, and my friends, oh my god, my friends are very supportive as well. I haven't told all of them. I know some might think, oh, I didn't know about this, but I just felt like, can I not tell everybody yet? Can I just not tell everybody yet? But I'm sure by the time this video goes, they would know. They would know. But anyway, I am okay. Um, I have been consulting with a few financial advisors to see what are my options. What can I do with my my provident fund from my previous company? Because I haven't found a job yet, it cannot be transferred to a new company that I'll be working for. But hopefully very soon I'll have a company, or I'll start my own thing. Only God knows, we'll see. But the options were that, or I actually preserve the funds, or I cash out, which is not an option for me, or I just leave them where they are and they'll be fixed until I know what I want to do with it. But yeah, my first option was, my top option was, I want to preserve the funds. I don't want to cash out, because I don't want to be a broke goggle when I'm going, like, no, I don't want to be broke. So I was like, I don't want to touch the money. So I have a guy that I always consult when it comes to finances. So I called him and I asked, what are my options? What do you think we should do? What can I do? What's the best option that I can go with? He also said preservation, and he suggested a few companies that I can actually preserve my funds at or with. So then I picked one. I'm still in the process of transferring the funds, because I was told it takes a while, a few weeks. But that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm preserving my funds, and I'm so happy and thank God that I was able to think straight about this and not let my emotions get in the way, and take irresponsible decisions about this cash, about this fund. So I will be preserving my my provident fund, and my financial plan. I'm on a survival budget. I literally told myself I will not be buying anything for the next 3 months at least. So whatever that I'm left with now has to take me through at least 3 months until I've decided what's the next step, or what am I doing, which is the third segment of this video. What's the next step? What happens in the future? I'm on a survival budget. I'm spending less and trying to look for more revenues to make money. That's exactly what I'm doing. And what about my debts? Luckily, I do not have much debts. I only have one account that I opened because I wanted to improve my credit record. I had nothing. I had no history. So then I opened one account for that, and mainly for that. And I don't think I need to make any arrangements, because I can still afford to pay for it, because I want it open as long as I can keep it open, so I can like have credit history, proper credit history, and hopefully after a year my points would be great. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. And then of course I've been job hunting, of course. I've dusted my CV, I've updated my CV, I've updated my my profiles on recruitment agencies. Like, that's what I'm doing every day now. I don't know, I have been thinking of starting my own thing. Not sure as yet what exactly I want to do. All I have now is a name that I've always had for the longest time, and I think it's the best thing to register the name now, I'm gonna register the name, and then, because I've been thinking, Linda, what are you passionate about? There's a lot of things that I think I'm passionate about, but I just want one thing that I can focus on, because I just love a lot of things. I'm sure if you follow me on YouTube and have actually watched all my videos on my channel, you'd see that I've got cooking, I've got lifestyle, I've got fashion. I know I will not go to beauty. I'm not a beauty person. You can just see I don't even have makeup on, because I don't think I'm into that. It's pretty and all on people, and I love it on me, but I can't, I'm not like that. I'm not a beautician. So yeah, and then of course this video now, I think it's just part of what I go through and part of my experiences. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. And I just wanted to say, if there's anybody out there who's probably going through the same thing as me, you should just know that you're not alone. You're not gonna die. It's just gonna be okay. And I understand some people actually are in a situation where they can't even preserve the funds they would need to cash out, because they are breadwinners. Not that I'm not a breadwinner, but I do help my family there and there. So, but I understand if you have to cash in the money, but of course that's your decision, and I'm not a financial advisor. It's just something that you feel would be appropriate for you, because we have different priorities, of course. So I totally understand. As I said at the beginning of this video, this is just my experience and how I'm going about it, and I hope it's just going to be some kind of support to people who are going through the same thing, that you're not alone. I've been there as well. I haven't seen a lot of videos, because the moment I found out that I have been retrenched, I instantly went to YouTube, after telling my partner, of course, and my friends and my close people that I have been retrenched. I went through to YouTube to see like what videos can I watch as a guidance, or rather what to do next. There haven't been much, so I was like, you know what, you're probably the first person who's supposed to do this, and let people know they're not alone. And this happens. It does happen. You might have not anticipated it, but it has happened, and you're just gonna be fine. You will be fine. This is happening in a very difficult time, where we lost jobs, and we still have to like take extra precautions because of the pandemic, and companies are not hiring. But it's okay. It's okay. God knows what he's doing, and he knows we can take this. He knows you can survive. He knows you can make a plan. And I'm saying the same thing as well. It does hurt. It's so painful. It hurts. It hurts, especially if you have been working for a company for so long and you thought this wouldn't happen, but it has happened. But I'm so grateful it happened. It's okay. It's just the plans that God have for me. I'm speaking with my hands. It's just the plan, part of the plans that God has in store for me. But I really want everybody who's going through the same thing to know that they are not alone. They will survive. They are okay. It's gonna be okay. If you wanna be emotional about it, be emotional about it. If you wanna be meh about it, be meh about it, and not be sure how exactly you feel about it. Because I went through that. I wasn't sure how I felt, and then I was angry, and then I was upset. I was disappointed. I had so much hatred towards the company, but it's just a process. It's just a process that I think I had to go through. And yeah, I'm okay. Like, it's okay. I am okay. Like, I am okay. I will be fine. I will be fine. But yeah, yes guys, that's exactly what I wanted you guys to know, and the experience I wanted to share with you guys. I'm gonna end this video here, and probably I'll come back with an update and tell you that I've started my own little baby, or I've got a perfect job, or rather a great job now. But all in God's timing. All in God's timing. And I'll be ready. I'll be ready for it. So thank you so much, guys, for watching till the end. And of course, actually, I was supposed to mention this right at the beginning. I am so happy that some of you guys have actually listened and have subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. We're growing slowly but surely, but I'll keep filming content and put it out there. We are going to grow, and I appreciate you one by one. I appreciate you so much. And please subscribe. Click on that notification bell so you know when I upload videos. And yeah, that's all. I'll see you guys on my next video.